I'm in the studio. It is actually Sunday today. I know this is my Saturday video. This is supposed to be the end of the week video, but I've had quite the day today. I have been getting in the habit of doing these at the end of my day, which is not great. These are morning pages, not night pages, but yesterday I was super drunk and I passed out, and this morning I pretty much got up and immediately saw a friend. So I was like, well, these pages are gonna be done later then, because I need to live my life. And it was a great day. I pretty much spent most of the day at the studio. Got some stuff sorted, but I got a lot done here at the studio. I've thought about this opening and working stuff out a lot. I feel like I've wasted a bit of time, but I'm back on track and I'm getting a system going. I have a few more things to get and organize before I feel like we're really guns blazing, but with each passing day and each time I like write out each thing, like it's actually been so helpful to just go, what else could I possibly not have thought of? Okay, what is some other thing that I could consider? Okay, are there any holes in my plan? So, you know what, like, it's been really amazing to like, I haven't read anything, but it's so cool to like every day flick to the next empty page and just see how much I've written in such a short amount of time. So really happy, super tired. My sleep schedule is so fucked up every single time I have these nights, but it's okay. Time to go back home and sleep. Okay, look, I'm really drunk right now. It's probably about 1 a.m. in the studio. I've been working, I've been chilling out, I've been doing some morning pages, which have been at night. Oh, I should explain. So, at the start of today, I had my shift at Connie's last night. It was fun, wasn't as like exciting. I talked about it in my last video because I did my video after my shift, but I was chilling and I woke up this morning and I was just like, you know what, I want the sleep. And like, you know what, in the Artist Way contract, it talks about making sure that you're good, making sure that you're getting enough sleep, making sure that you're treating yourself well. And you know what, like, that was something that I wanted to keep to, at least a little bit. So I did. I slept for an extra, maybe like, let's say hour and a bit. And you know what, it made a huge difference in my day. I went to work and I had a really great time. So, you know what? Like, sure. I think like maybe I just need to figure out a way to prioritize like what I need to do in a day. And I don't know, I'm just really bad at being like, I need to sleep now. Like, I'm really bad because I just live in the moment and I go, you know what? I'm living right now. The decision that I want to make now is the decision I want to make now. And, like, whatever consequence I have to deal with later, like, that's the consequence I deal with. And I feel like I live with that a lot, which means that planning becomes hard. I don't know. Like, I think, like, something I'm realizing through this process is that creatively, like, I'm quite bad at planning. Like, I'm really quite bad at planning, and I'm really quite irresponsible when it comes to like self-assessing and self-ascribing tasks. So that's something that I do want to work on. I do understand that this video has been going on for like 2:30, and I really am like drunk. I'm sure that like if I ever watch this video again, I'm gonna see that, but it's okay. You know what? I got to the studio, I did some sewing, I worked on some stuff, I thought about some things, and you know, like we're doing it. One thing that I just realized that I need to actually sort out is my schedule. So maybe I'll do that before I go, even though I'm drunk off my mind. But I'm having a good time. I'm chilling. And you know what? Tomorrow I have no like plan. I have no like responsibility. I want my skin to improve, but like God, there's probably a water intake thing. So you know what? It's all good. Um, I feel kind of guilty that I haven't yet actually promoted this on like Instagram or anything. I know that I uploaded the first video, but like realistically, I kind of knew that no one was gonna like watch it or anything. I kind of knew that no one was going to like see it. It wasn't gonna come in up in anyone's algorithm or anything. Like that's not really how YouTube works. So I don't know. Um, I should probably say something on Instagram, but it is what it is. I shouldn't put too much pressure on myself. I'm glad that I'm starting to talk to camera a bit more. I think maybe what I should actually do is just stare at the camera a bit more and just be like, hey, I am talking to you, this person on the other side of this camera. Like, I'm having a conversation with you and I want this to look natural. So, you know what? It's all right. I've been rambling for too long. I'm drunk. Thank you so much. See you tomorrow. Okay. Um, I fully forgot to take a video today. It's actually 4:44 a.m. on Friday, even though this is the video for Thursday, and that's because I have my second Connie shift. How'd it go? It went okay. The time did not go as quick this time, but I still had an enjoyable experience. It was still cute. I had some earplugs this time, which was nice. Yeah, I'm eating some food before I go to sleep. I am not excited to wake up tomorrow for work, but it's okay. We gotta make do. We gotta live our lives. We gotta make money and shit. So yeah. I'm just enjoying myself. I gotta figure out like when I'm doing shit, and I already wrote that down actually. I was already like, okay, Friday is when I'm gonna start planning out my time and being like, okay, this is what I need to do in this week, this is what I need to do in the next week, this is what I need to do the week after. So I feel like I'm separating my time in a good way. Like I'm going like, actually, I can think about this later. Now, I actually don't need to be thinking about this now. I don't need to overwhelm myself for it. And I think that that's what the morning pages, or at least so far, is what it's been good for me. Is like, oh, I'm thinking about this. I have this on my mind. Okay, great. I have this physically. Cool. Now I'm gonna make the decision to not think about it. Okay, cool. I can think about this. This is the thing that I really need to think about. I feel like in the videos I'm gonna repeat myself a lot, and I feel like I've even already said that. But once again, I feel like these things are I feel like a lot of these things are for me, right? Including me reiterating them, me talking to camera and trying to be as natural as possible and trying to like make these drills, like drill this like content creation thing, like um I feel like it's for me. And so if I repeat something, you know, I'm sorry if the content of it or the video of it isn't as helpful, but it helps me verbalize and communicate to myself what I feel as though I need to hear, at least on a conscious level. So it is what it is. I'm excited to wake up tomorrow and be absolutely fucking tired and see whether I can get anything done after work. But ooh, I got myself a lav mic, which means I'm a content creator now. Got a cheap little TikTok mic. No, I'm in the studio late because look, I had a day. Let's figure out a seat somewhere. Whoa, shit. I had work today, and I was gonna do my morning pages. I woke up this morning, and I was like, you know what? Part of the artist way is about living your life, and part of living my life right now is I want to sleep. So I was gonna do it when I got home, but today is the 7th, and I announced my brand thing today, which is really cool. It's not really cool. It's actually very anxiety inducing, and I won't really know how I feel about it until tomorrow or like in the coming days when I start to see how the reception is and like whether I'm actually gonna get people who want shit or like I don't know. It's actually just like terrifying, and I can't tell whether I'm just like I don't know in over my head and whatever. I was kind of writing about it before. Um, that's the other thing. Like I feel like also when I do my quote unquote morning pages later on, this is the first time I did them in like truly after I've had a full day. It's kind of a different vibe. Like it kind of is a bit more of like a brain dump than like a orient of the mind, you know? I kind of feel like I am letting go of the day as opposed to grabbing hold of it, which is really interesting. Um, but yeah, I'm glad that I'm here. Truly is like late. But I feel like I'm cut out for a lot of long nights in this space. So I may as well get used to it and may as well, feel it out, see what I love about it, see what I hate about it, and just spend some time here. I'm also thinking about like now that I've released a date for this like opening, how I want to lay out the space, where I want people to go. Also like thinking about like product images for my release and stuff. So yeah. I'm just hoping that everything goes well. I'm hoping that I can make money. Not that I'm like trying to make money. I'm just trying to like make it feel like it's worth my time, worth my energy. I want to feel wanted. Like I want to feel like people want my work. And I feel like that's always like going to be like a difficult one in Perth, Especially if like I want to specialize in like performance wear, which I don't know if whether that's like my direction or not to be fair, but like I don't know. I'm trying to be more optimistic because there are so many things that are happening at the moment that I feel like creatively can really fuel me, I'm in a new space. I am taking active steps to like have my own like brand and like selling shit and like making shit. So like I'm trying to be very much more optimistic. I feel like throughout this whole process so far, I've been like really like skeptical and really like scared to express like um positive emotion, and maybe like there's something there like that's what my feelings are like rooted in a little bit, but I don't feel like they should be. I feel like I should be excited for what's to come. I feel like I should be revved up to work hard, and I feel like over the next few days that's how I'm going to try to like put my headspace in, is just try to feel better about things and try to um, be more optimistic about them. Yeah. I'm working on bar tomorrow again at Connie's, second week at Connie's. Woo! I really feel like a TikToker. I'm like, oh my gosh, or more like an old school YouTube vlogger. I can't believe that that's like it's considered old school now. I'm like, wow. No, but second week at Connie's, I had such a fun time last time. Although I did not have my um, I lost my earplugs, so I had to go get some more. Um, but I'm excited. I have no idea what I'm gonna wear yet, so we'll see. Also, first video for the Artist Way went up. No idea how that's gone. I haven't posted on Instagram yet. Kind of scared to, but I will. Okay. It's the evening. I have come back from moving into the studio, which is really cute. Um, I had my dad help me with a trailer to move all my machines, and we went out and grabbed some stuff, which was really cool. Um, I feel like I'm like jinxing myself a bit with it though. Not like bad or literally, but just like I literally got home and was like, okay, I'm ready to sew now. And I was like, I just moved everything. So I feel like there's some sort of like personal thing that's there of like where I work and how I work. Like I feel like throughout uni, like I always worked better at uni. I pretty much did like none of my work at home, only when I really like had to. Otherwise, I spent the most amount of time like I tried to be at uni consistently. Um, so it's funny how like I don't know, I haven't been like energized to work at home, but then as soon as I've moved everything away and I can't do it at home, I'm like, yeah, now's the time. Um, but yeah, I mean, this is like my day off, so I'm gonna chill for a little longer. I'm gonna go to the gym in a bit. I'm happy with my day, like I'm glad that like for the past couple days in my morning pages, like it's been about the day. It's been about like, well, this is what's gonna happen. This is what I want to do. This is how I'm centering it. And so like, I don't know whether I'll do this intentionally or keep doing this intentionally, but it makes me feel really good that like I'm starting the day off by going like, um, no, I have my life to live. No, this is the time that I need to live my life and make the most of these opportunities and make the most of my time and feel it out. So, you know, I will go. I'll enjoy the rest of my night. I'll probably do a little bit more like sewing stuff. I'm gonna try my best to sleep early. It's like the hardest thing for me is like sleeping at an appropriate time so I can wake up and not feel like ass, but it's okay. We'll try our best. I might take a little sleepy pill tonight. Um, but yeah, I've got so much more space in this room now. I gotta go clean it up and like see what I want to do with it, but now I got a little space to like do stuff and like I don't know, hang out or whatever I want to do. So yeah, really cute. I'm happy with today. Woo! Okay, so it's actually the evening at the moment. Today has been a big day. Monday's been a big day. I work both my jobs on Mondays, which is fun. I move into the studio with my tables, with my sewing tables tomorrow. So I'm really excited for that. It'll be a really cool time. I have not read the pages for the second chapter yet, but I will get onto it. I'll probably have time to do it tomorrow because tomorrow is my like little day off. So I'm super excited for that. I also have not yet uploaded or exported that video, but that's okay. Like I'm trying not to put myself in too much pressure, but just do it, get it done, but like don't go crazy with yourself. Yeah. How am I feeling? If I'm honest, the past couple weeks have been pretty rough for me in terms like emotionally and like I don't know how I think about my life. It's part of the reason I started this whole process, and I think like I am just in that sort of like area at the moment, which makes it hard, but it is what it is. Um I think my only way of dealing with it is working through it and being okay with the fact that to have some really great moments, you have to have some really shit ones. And, I think that me working through moments like this and still persevering makes me more confident as a person, makes me more sure of myself later on when I go like, you know what, I did put in the hours. I did think about these things. I did work. It makes me much more grateful. So, a bit of a different video today, but I'm gonna try to cut out more of this like weird, awkward, like starting, millennial pause space that I've got going on. Just so, um, from a video point of view, you guys get whoever is you guys, but you guys get the raw, this is what it is of it all. I'll see you all tomorrow, and yeah. Okay. Well, it's Sunday afternoon. I remember filming Saturday's one last night and being completely off my face. So sorry if anyone watched that. But this is the start of week 2 of The Artist Way. Yeah, I feel like at this point, like the idea of morning pages is a little different, just in the sense that I am writing at some completely crazy times. I was writing today and was just saying like, I'm getting a little too distracted. Like I went on my phone and shit, and it just made me put my brain in other places. So gotta stop that. But I to be honest, it makes me have certain thoughts about certain things. I think like part of the exercise of morning pages is that I can I mean, not that I've ever had a problem with it, but like come up with these thoughts like on my own. I don't know. Even when I was doing it without, like, and I just was like had music on or whatever. I always like, I don't know. I always was able to just come and write. I will say after a while, after a few days, it does get a little harder to have these things just like off the cuff. But I tend to find that like, I don't know, the book is right when it talks about the censor. Like, I am thinking of things. I'm talking about like what my day could look like. I'm talking about like, oh, that thing that I forgot. And I'm finding like it easier to actually like write those things down and just go, oh, maybe I can't quote unquote think of anything to write, but like my brain is still in other places, even if I can't hear it as strong. So yeah. I'm also getting a lot more like conscious of my writing and like the way that it looks, and how maybe if I ever look back on this, like what sort of impression I would get on my writing. So it's been kind of a cute exercise. My hand does fucking hurt after like halfway through, which is why I always have to stop. And I think that more than anything is when the distractions start to come. It's like when I need to go, okay, take a moment, let's write in a second, and then I just go, oh, what's that thing, but I also think it's like a very real representation of like what's happening in my life right now. Like I want to be this person creating. I want to be this person who is writing things down, putting things out into the world, and then at times my brain just goes into the other places, and that's what I spend my time with. Which is kind of like tale as old as time when it comes to this generation, and like the people around me. But it's good to be a little more aware of that and to think about it a bit more and to move into this week with a better intention. I'm moving into my studio on Tuesday, and so it's just making me go, well, what do I want to do with the space now that I have the time, and now that I can like, I also have the space to maybe like write down what I think of what I want to do with that time. Then I can go like, oh, this is what happens on Tuesday. Cool. Sign, seal, and deliver. And even now, that was something that I wrote about, which was like, okay, I'm getting distracted. I want to do something. What am I going to do right after I finish these pages? What is my plan? What is my focus? Okay, here we go. And maybe that's something that I'll do more like moving into the future, which is like, okay, this is my plan for today. This is what I got to get done. This is blah, blah, blah. This is immediately what I'm going to do. Or this is what I'm going to do in this time period. So I am prepared and I'm ready to do things. Maybe that's just enough to like center my brain, This one was a little longer. I thought it was good to maybe have a little bit more of a check-in at the end of the week or start of the week. I don't know how these videos are gonna go. I also said to myself, like, right after this, part of like my plan is to just put all those the videos together from last week. Like, I really don't want to watch them because I feel like if I watch them, like, it's gonna make me not want to upload. So I will probably just throw them all into like iMovie or something and just straight upload it. Don't even care. Just don't think about it. Just put it out in the world. I can worry about whether I want to put it on like Instagram stories or something later. But for now, just get it out. Make sure that like I have that. I know that sounds weird, but that bit of fear in me that's like this thing that I feel a certain way about is just gonna be out there, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. So that's my plan. Gonna go gym. Gonna go to the studio and just like I don't know, sit, do a bit of work, but like obviously nothing's in there yet, so not much can happen. But just sit, do a little bit of work, and just like feel at home in the space. Um, yeah, that's kind of it. And oh, one last thing, Dylan, if you're somehow watching this in the future, and I mean this isn't me talking to like my future me who like I don't know. The implication is that nothing changed, but I'm hoping something changes. And I will change it, to be fair. No weed this week, man. Like, I think that everything was kind of stressing me out a bit. And, like, I don't know if I brought it up in other videos, but, like, it was too much. Like, I need to chill out on it. Like, I need to be in my own brain a little bit more. I think, like, part of it was, like, when I'm high, I feel like that's the thing that is happening. Like, okay, we're high now. This is like the experience, right? I'm not like working on other things. I'm not like doodling. I'm not like being productive in any way. I'm not like, do you know what I mean? Maybe I'm barely even like scrolling. Like I'm like maybe like watching a YouTube video or something. But like I feel like I lost a bit of time this week doing that. So gotta reel in on that and just like have my choice moments because the morning after is usually pretty harsh as well. That's why I usually do it on a day where I can like chill out the next morning. But yeah, last week was a bit much. So okay, bye bye. See you tomorrow morning. I also don't know whether I'm supposed to not keep my nipples in this, but